Good morning, children. My name is M.S. Somshekar from Nilambika Girls High School, Serigere. Today, I will teach you a poem from the 8th standard English. That is, Somebody's Mother. We all of us know our mother. We care our mother, but many of us, we don't care of the other's mother. If we are mother, we definitely love her, we respect her, we help her. But when it comes to the other's mother, somebody's mother, we think it is not ours. Her problem is not ours. Our condition is not related to us. We feel that because in the society we might have seen such people. Here is this poem. So open your book. Here is a scene. See, in this scene, the textbook. So some people are there, an accident happened, a blind man is there, a lame person is there, and an old person is there, all helpless. See, every day we come across such people, blind people are there, limbs are there, small children are there, age-old people are there. We never think of them. They never look at them. Never try to help whatever possible from our hand. But most of the time, we neglect them. It is inhuman. We should not, they are strange. Though they are stranger, he needed help at that particular moment. But we never pay attention to them. Whenever we are going, traveling in a bus, if it is a crowded, there may be some age-old people, they needed a seat, but we are in the seat, we never respect them, their age. We should give them a seat. Or a woman came with a small baby, we never give a seat to her. It is sure, though you are living in a civilized society, we don't have any civic sense. Okay? Here is this poem. On such message, look at the poem, Somebody's Mother by Mary D'O'Brien. So let's see who is Mary D'O'Brien. She was a poet, an author, and lyricist. She was one of the poets, author, and lyricist, and was a New Yorker. She is from New York, America. Many of her poems and children's books are published by international publisher. Most of her books and children's work have been published by international publishers. She has provided lyrics for the famous piano piece, Hearts and Flowers. There is a famous piano piece called Hearts and Flowers. For this, she has provided lyrics. These narrative poems exalt the kindness shown by the boy towards the poor one. In this poem, so we can see how this little small boy shows his kindness towards the aged woman who needed help. If we happen to come across such types of people as shown in the picture, how do you think you can help them? Share your views with your partners and classmates. Just think how we have helped, how we are going to help if you come across such people. Let's come to the point. The woman was old and ragged and grey, and bent with the chill of winter's day. The street was wet, and with the recent snow, and the woman's feet were aged and slow. She stood at the crossing, waited long, alone, uncared for, amid the throng of human beings who passed her by. Nor heeded a glance of her anxious eyes. Down the street with laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out, came the boys like flock of sheep, hailing snow, piled white and deep, past the woman, so far old and grey, haste and the children on their way. Nor offered helping hand to her, so meek, so timid, afraid to stir, lest the carriage wheels on her horse feet should crowd her down the slippery street. At last came one of the merry troop, the gayest lady of all the group. He paused beside her and whispered low, I will help you across if you wish to go. Her his hand on his strong young arm she placed, and so, without hurt or harm, he guided her trembling feet along, proud that his own were firm and strong. Then back again to his friends he went, his young heart happy and well content. She is somebody's mother, boy, you know, for all she is aged and poor and slow. I hope some fellow will lend a hand to help my mother. You understand? If ever she is poor and grey, when her own dear boy is far away, and somebody's mother bowed low her head in her home that night, and the prayer she said was, God, be kind to that noble boy, who is somebody's son, pride and joy. Mary Dobray. Let's learn stanza by stanza. This is a poem about the humanity as we learned in the previous lesson. In this poem, the poetess Mary Dobray tells us about the humanity. We forget about the strangers. Though we have humanity, it's for ourselves, for our own people. But as strangers come, we never show such humanity. Here is such a story here. So we come to the first stanza. The poet says, the woman was old and ragged and grey. So here is a woman. She is an old woman. The woman was old. Old means aged. She is aged. So as we get aged in days, we lose our strength. We are unable to walk as we do today. Is it not? Okay. Here also. Here is in the poem, there is a woman, she is old and ragged. Ragged means she is wearing a badly torn cloth. Her cloth is completely torn out. She is wearing a torn cloth, ragged cloth. It means she was very poor. The woman, we learned that the old woman is aged and poor. As she was poor and aged, she was unable to walk properly. And grey means our hairs becomes white. Naturally, when we grow old and old, our hairs will become white. This is the condition. In the first line of the poem, the poetess says, the old woman was aged. The woman was aged, very old aged. And she was poor. How do you know she was poor? Yes, because she is wearing a ragged clothes. Ragged clothes shows the condition of the woman. She was very poor. And grey. Grey is as a result of her age, she has a grey hairs. The next line. And bent with chill of the winter's day. So that was how was the atmosphere? Atmosphere is so cold. It's very chill. Chill is very, very cold. Intolerable cold. So as we young people, if it is a very cold, we too want a warmness. So we wear sweaters and topies, mufflers, etc. We want to get warm ourselves. But she is old woman. Her body could not tolerate the winter. Winter is cold. But the winter is chill. Chill is very, very cold, unpleasant cold. So the body bent as she aged, as our body bent. Along with this, the atmosphere, the cold, chill cold of winter made her so bent and shivering. Okay. What was her condition? The woman is old. She is aged. She has a grey hairs. Along with the atmosphere is very cold. So she was bent with chill of winter's day. The street was wet. How was the street? How was the road? Road was wet. Why is it? The snow has fallen. Hima. Hima ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ. As a result of that, it is wet. Wet ಅಂದರೆ ಹಸಿ. Wet with recent snow. The snow has fallen. In the winter's day, we have witnessed so many times. The snow has fallen, so the road is wet. If the road is wet, it will be slippery. I can fall down. The aged woman felt. She is aged. She has lost her strength. She has not proper strength to walk properly. Along with this, there is a cold winter morning. So there is a lot of cold was there. So her body was shaking with the cold winter, and along with this, the road is wet with the snow. So she cannot walk properly. And the woman's feet were aged. So how was the woman's feet? Her foot was very aged, and she was very slow. Naturally, she will be slow because she was aged, poor. It is a chill of winter's morning, and the road was wet with snow, so she can't walk properly. Okay, this was in the first stanza. The poet said, what was the condition of the woman? The condition of the woman was, yes, aged, poor because she was wearing a ragged clothes, and grey, bent. Why she was bent? With the chill of cold morning, and the street was wet. Why? Because of the snow has fallen, and her feet was aged and slow, so she cannot move properly. She stood at the crossing and waited long. What she has done? As a result of her age and the condition of the atmosphere, she stood at the corner. She stood at the crossing. So she has to cross the road. There was the road. There was the road. She was standing at one side. She has to cross this road, but she can't. Because of her condition, she can't. Because so many vehicles have been crossing. The road is slippery, so she can't cross the road. She was stood at the crossing. Waited long. She has waited for a long time to get help of anybody. She thought anybody will come and lead me to the other side. They would help to cross the road. So she waited for a long time. Where she was standing, the old woman was standing at the crossing, and she had waited for a long time. What made her to wait for a long time? She had expected some human beings will come and lend their helping hand to her to cross the road. Alone, she was standing alone. Nobody was there to help her. Nobody was to get her care. Nobody was to help her. She was alone at the crossing, and she was waiting, uncared for. Nobody cared at her. So many innumerable motorists went by, innumerable vehicles passed by, innumerable number of people went by. Nobody cared at her. Nobody even get a look at her. So I look at her. Why? But this lady was standing for a long time. What was her condition? Nobody cared at her. Nobody cared at her. Amid the throng, in the midst of the crowd of people, she felt alone. Why did she feel alone? Though innumerable people went by, innumerable men went by, nobody cared at her. Nobody come to help. So, though there is a throng of people, she felt alone. She felt alone. Throng of human beings. See, human beings were not animals. Though there was a throng of human beings, nobody cared at her. Nobody come to help her. Nobody show humanity towards the old woman. That's why, even in the midst of the throng, she feel alone. Who passed her by? So many number of people passed her by. Nor heeded a glance. It means pay attention. Nobody gave attention. Nobody look at her. Glance, just they never gave a glance of her anxious. Her anxious eyes were waiting. Anxious means she was expecting something. She was anxious towards somebody will come to me and help me to cross the road. But nobody let it the help. Okay, they never gave a glance at her. They never gave a glance at her. Nor he had a glance of her anxious eyes. Like that she passed. Who passed? So many people passed. Human beings passed, not animals. But never pay attention towards that old lady. What is yours? This is not a civilized society. The people are educated. People are everything. Have technology. But they don't have any humanity. Because this woman was standing for a long time in this critical condition. In her age, to cross the road, no one of them pay attention towards her. That's why she was needed a glance of her. Nobody, if they look at her eyes, definitely they can understand. She needed help, but nobody glanced at her, nobody looked at her. What was their need? Down the street with laughter and shout, glad in the freedom of school let out, came the boys like a flock of sheep, hailing the snow, piled white and deep. So in such a moment, at last, down the street. So the down of the street, did you see there was a street? At the down of the street, some boys came. How did the boys come out? Laughter and shout. The boys was, it is natural. So the boys and the girls of the small age, so will not move without words. They shout and laugh because they are happy, they are glad. What was the reason for their happy? In the freedom of school at all. The school has over. Yes, you too also. So you are sitting here, keep quietly. When the school was by 4 o'clock or 4:30, how you will react? You will be very happy to move to your home. We are very glad. Yes, from morning to evening we are getting bored. So the teachers are giving some lectures to us. Is bored. In the school later we are very free. We feel like we have got freedom at the day. So you will crowd and shout and laugh. The same way, at the down of the street, the boys too come out of the school as they got freedom. As they got freedom of the school let out, in this happiness, they came with the shout. They are shouting each other. They are laughing at each other. Like this, the school boys came out at the down of the street. How was the boys come out of the school? They came with laugh and shout. They came with laugh and shout. And happy of the school let out. Came the boys. How did they came? Like a flock of sheep. Underline this. How do the boys come? So the boys are compared to the sheep. Like a flock of sheep. Group of sheep. Flock is group. As like a group of sheep, they too come out in a group, not individual. The boys come in a group. So what is this figure of speech? Here, the boys are compared to sheep in a group. That is called simile. How did they come out? Like a flock of sheep. Hailing the snow. Hailing means welcoming the snow. The snow was falling. They are welcoming the snow. Wow! They are welcoming. They are very happy to welcome the snow. They are playing. So as you went out of the school, if the rain started drizzling, you too feel happy. You are welcoming the rain. The same way, here also the boys welcoming the snow. When the snow was falling, they too welcome it happily. So the school out. Piled white and jeep. Piled means put one on another. So they put the snow in the others put on like this. They are throwing each other. They come out happily. Who comes out happily? The school boys came out happily as the school closed. Past the woman, so old and grey. Past the woman was waiting for a long time. She was old and grey, as repeated, she was old, poor and grey. Hastened the children. Hastened means so moved with speed. The children are moving so because they have a lot of strength. They move so speedily on their way. Those crowd of children in the school let out, they too moving speedily on their way, not offer the help. They too, those children also not paid attention towards the old man. not offered a helping hand to her. Nobody come to help her. Nobody offered her helping hand. They to move on their way. Who move as like the citizens, small children also went on their way. So meek, so she becomes very weak. Meek means she become very weak, mild, and timid. She becomes anjubaki. She become very fear. Why she was fear? Afraid of stair. So definitely, I am standing for a long time here. I am unable to cross this. I am getting tired, so I will be still. My head will go to still until fell down, unconscious. That's why she had a fear. Who had fear? The old woman had a fear. What was her fear? Because she may get steer and fell down because of her weakness and age. And she was standing for a long time. She was unable to tolerate that stress. That's why she may fall down. She feels so. Who feels so? The old woman fell because nobody come there. Definitely going to be fell down because she's still. Lest the carriage wheels or the horse feet. Let the carriage wheels. Carriage wheels means there's the carts. The carriage wheels went on. Horse feet are there. In the same way, so many vehicles passed away, but nobody come to help. Should crowd her down in the slippery. If she started to move, definitely she will be held on the slippery street because some carriage wheels or horse feet will disturb her. She can't move properly. That's why she had a fear. So when she was thinking like this, if she tried to cross the road, some vehicles may pass over her or a horse feet may pass over her. That's why she felt afraid to fall down. So when she was thinking, there is no hope for her to help. So by that time, at last when she lost all hope, at last came one of the merry troop, one of the happy. So there is a troops of the boys, one of the happy troop boy, the gayest laddie means boy, happiest laddie of all the group, among all the group, there was one of the happiest boy who come forward to help. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see how did he help the old woman. Why did he help the old woman? What was the reply of the old woman to this boy? Tomorrow we'll see. I think today I understood. In the first stanza, we learned that the woman's condition. What was woman's condition? She was old, poor, ragged clothes, and grey hairs. Her feet as were weak. She went with the chill of the cold winter day. A street was wet as a result of the snowfall. She was unable to cross. The next stanza we learned that she was standing at the crossing, waited for a long, alone in the midst of the people. So many people went by the road. Nobody gave attention. Nobody looked at her anxious eyes at all. At last, down the street, with laughing, shouting, the children come out with a happiness because the school was closed. School was that day. School closed. That's why they came out happily. They are welcoming the snow. Welcoming the snow came like a flock of sheep. They are throwing each other. They come out. The woman become very old, grey. Yes, she look at the children on their way. Though children not to come to help. They not offered a helping hand. So she felt weak and timid. She was afraid. She may stir and fell down at the moment. At last, she start to cross. It is not possible. It is our age who are not having strength. Our legs are not having strength. The road is slippery. Definitely some cart wheels or the horse feet will knock down to death. That's why she should down to the slippery street. So when she lost all her hope to cross the road, or her hope to get the help, at that moment a boy came out. Out of the merry troop, a boy came out. A laddie, a gayest laddie, happiest boy of all the group, come out to help her. Next class we'll see how did he help her, why did he help her, and what was the reply of the old woman to that boy who helped her. Okay, I think you understood today's class very well. Thank you very much.